everybody to see is anytime that you're doing a guillotine. Am I going to finish this guillotine? No, why? What's that?
You got to leave.
Yeah, what's the main connection that I need? Elbow to hip. This is your connection every single time. Whether you're on the ground, whether you're in the mount, whether you're in side control, whether you're in the feet. So if you have to hit this guillotine from the feet, it's not so much of how much arm you pull through, okay? What I'm going to try to do with this one is make sure, and everybody kind of like do this, put your hand here to bend the arm. But now I want you to close your arm on your fingers. Do you feel how tight that gets? I want that right here on the side of the neck. So one of the things that people tend to do when they're doing the guillotine is they actually pull their arm through, too far through, and they get the bicep on the neck on this side. Then they get a giant space right here where the arm is bent, and that why are they tapping? It's like, well, because they're not going out. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we get that clamp right here on the side, like the carotid's going to be somewhere where my thumb is right here, and I want to be squashing that area, okay? To get the best grip on this, and also to prevent the takedown. So this is important, right? When we do this on the ground, and we roll to whatever guillotine we're going to roll to, we're going to trap on that side, we end up here in this position. It also keeps that person trapped on that side of the body. If I just grab the guillotine like this, on the feet, I can guarantee that he's immediately going to go to the opposite side leg to get cross body, pick this up, and then now I'm actually not getting a guillotine anymore. You might want to start thinking about wrestling or repassing the head of that position, because you're not going to get the guillotine. Okay? So what I want to do is, if you grab this from the feet, immediately I want to change my hips. And it's going to put my hip in the right position to be able to get to this elbow position, right? So if I start here like this, again, my arm is pretty loose. I do this. Do everybody see how I pull my loose arm down and I get that flat part right in the neck? Then when I squeeze it, it's really tight. Here's the other switch. I start with chin grip, and we're going to switch the opposite side hip in here. Everybody see how I put my opposite side hip? Now for the leg that he wants to get to, he ain't getting to it. I start pulling my hands up just a little bit here, and it does not take very much to get that finish if you do it right. If you know what a pair of vice grips are, if you work on anything, that's essentially what we want with this. Right? You kind of like, you screw that thing, you get it close, you want to really get a good bite on that thing when you finally go to close it. The more I position this, the better. Okay? Loose arm, I start with my chin grip. When I switch my hip, I take this hand, and I always call this guillotine grip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my hand down and across to take the slack out of the loose arm. This. Now when you close that and bring it down to the hip, it's very tight. This is how I want you to really work on getting this from the feet, okay?